Hey guys, welcome back. Yesy here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I had some people just ask me how do I cook my leftovers or things like that when I use so many different things. So today I went to bed almost wanting some pad thai, but I knew I didn't have all the things for that. So we're going to be making a sort of pad thai inspired dish. So the first thing we're going to do is cut up our onions just in little half moons. I had half an onion, so I wanted that to go in. I'm gonna do little little bit of garlic. I had a clove of garlic left over, and ginger. And I know ginger's not really part of it, part of a traditional. I'm not saying this is nearly traditional at all in terms of pad thai world. We don't have any tamarind. Don't have any palm sugar. This is just something that I like it because it has the lime and peanut flavor to it. But what the big thing about this video is just showing you how easy it is to just throw up some things, and this is a really tasty dish, albeit it's not a traditional pad thai. So, all right, so we got our aromatics right there, and this is also a good dish to show you sort of. Just a little bit of it'll open up your skill set doing different things. Playing with different sauces. We're gonna be using chicken today. Yeah, but this is a real tasty dish. It's gonna be my midnight snack. It's kind of what I've been craving. I was looking through my refrigerator and dry pantry, and I've made it before, and I usually have most of these things in stock in my my fridge, and I normally go for these flavors late at night. Plus, they look pretty, and they taste really good. We don't. Yeah, so this has a little bit different techniques in it. You don't have to do anything special with the carrots. You could peel them if you want. I'm not in the mood to really peeling them. Gonna leave that out there. And let's get this. All right. Turn down a little bit. We don't want anything to burn. Just want to start cooking it out. And I want it to be a little bit spicier, so I want some crushed red pepper in there too. I like to put mine in at the beginning, kind of flavor the oil. It'll flavor everything. This is the water for the Thai noodles. We're just going to want it to get to a little boil. Once it gets to a boil, we're going to shut it off and throw as many noodles as we want in there. All right. This is one serrano. It's what I had left over from making some sauces the other day. You can use a jalapeno. You don't have to use any chili. I prefer mine that way. I like serranos, and that's what I had on stock. A lot of cooking you do is really what you have on stock. So this is a good midweek meal. And it's really something that, I mean, if you're doing a little bit of any sort of Asian cooking, you're going to have most of these sorts of rice vinegar, some sort of peanut sauce, teriyaki. Well, probably make teriyaki yourself, and then oyster sauce. Make sure that you get one that oyster is the first ingredient. A lot of them aren't. We have our red onion pickles that we did a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, yeah. And then our jalapenos that we did a couple days ago as well. We're gonna let that get a little bit hotter. Don't want it to turn too much. And we are going to make our sauce in there. So first thing first is turn it back up. You want to sort of deglaze that. Start getting those flavors real intensified. Kind of stop the frying a little bit, and now we're gonna saute and kind of steam it, boil it a little bit. I don't know what you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. Then I use a generous amount of my teriyaki. And then this is a peanut sauce. I think it does have tamarind in it. Yeah, it's got tamarind, which is pretty much an essential for like a pad thai. But a little bit of sambal. We are cooking. All right. Going to want this to start thickening. We're done with you. We're done with you. We're done with you. This sort of just helps you kind of thin out your fridge towards the end of the week, beginning of the week. Whenever your grocery store days are, this is probably a meal or some sort of meal that you could do. Obviously, it doesn't have to be all these things. It doesn't have to be any of these things. It just sort of just get your mind going and start really just let loose your creativity. The flavors that you like are not going to be what many people like, but my big thing is to get people to start cooking, and it really just allows you to open up a little bit and kind of get your mind flowing. I like to see where people start getting to, and I like to see where all my little subscribers, I like them showing me the pictures of the food that they make on our channel, and that's what makes me happy. So we're gonna let that just simmer for a little bit. Don't need you. All right. I'm a little bit hungry, so we're gonna do quite a bit of these little noodles. I haven't eaten all day, but I've been craving this all day, so I think this will be fine. I normally have rice noodles as a pantry item that's always in stock. Rice paper is also another one that I have. Usually, always. I love making different kinds of spring rolls, egg rolls. Sometimes but I definitely like making myself the rice paper ones. All right, and cut off this, and we're just gonna let this steep. Make sure that all of them are underwater, and they're good. All right. So for the chicken, we'll have it salted, and I'm just gonna grill it. No, not grill it. I'm just gonna throw it inside of there with the. We had it salted during the evening. This is just some leftover chicken from one of the videos. I'm gonna make the skins in the oven. And they're gonna be the star you didn't even know for this. All right. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I have a lot of celery and carrots still left over, so I'm gonna save these bones and some meat on that chicken, and I am gonna make stock, and we're gonna be doing a video shortly here, well, next day or so. That oop, there it is. That's what I wanted to get out of there. All right, done. That's good, that's good. Let you be right there. Yeah, so this is just salted chicken. You could kind of fluff it up if you want, marinate it. I kind of like just the regular chicken flavor on top of all the other things going on. I don't want it to get lost. All right, these guys are looking good. All right, let me wash my hands. All right, and I'm gonna turn that burner back on. I just didn't want it to get too syrupy. All right. All right. Yeah, this is this is gonna be nice. That's gonna be good. We're gonna wash this in a second. I like quite a bit of peanut butter. I know this might be a little disgusting for some people, but this is how I like my midnight meals. And I think if you give it a shot and you like Asian food, if you don't like the peanut and lime, sweet, sour sort of flavors, you're not gonna like this. However, you might. A lot of my friends that aren't so adventurous and I've made this dish for them, they've ended up really enjoying it. So yeah, we're gonna let this simmer. I'm gonna get the oven preheated, get this cleaned up, and we will be ready for the next part. All right, and we're back. Just about to finish up. Just got a couple more steps. The first one, we want to drain this now that they're all nice and soft. Don't want them to get goopy. So we're just gonna rinse them off with some cold water. And not to dirty any pans, we're just gonna throw it back in there. Throw it back in there. Don't want to get it too watery. Alright. Oh, good. Off. And these are nice and cooked. These are done. Don't want them to get overcooked. Whew. We are, however, going to release that chicken fat. Always want to use all the good. So try to get all the flavors that you might have missed or something. We're gonna add this. And stir it. Just really work it in there. Oh yeah, this looks delicious. Leave the heat on it for a little bit. We don't want it to well, so as you can see, it's not that difficult to just put some things together that make it look into a pretty amazing dish. I think it's taken so far all of about 20 minutes. If you prepped it better, maybe this could have been a 10-minute. So for the scallions, we're cutting them on a real long bias. Want it to look sort of like a blade of grass. Yeah, look, there we go. Just give it a couple more. It's a little bit extra to be doing this, but you know, duty calls, right? Some water in there. Nice and cold. And kind of want them just to get nice and kind of shrunken up a little bit. That looks good. Those look good. This looks tasty. All right. Turn that off. All right. I got the scallions how I kind of wanted them. All right, let's grab a bowl. This won't be just one meal, but it will fit all in this bowl. So for the picture, it's got to look nice and full. Alright. Alright. And I'm gonna throw our little onions right there in a little pile. Nice and neat. I had some of these left over. They brought me the wrong. I wanted alfalfa sprouts, and the delivery service brought me those mung beans, and well, might as well just eat them, right? All right. Get some cilantro. And I don't mind eating the stems and all that. We're not cooking for Emerald or Gordon today. Hopefully if they see this, they'll like what we've done with the dish, but alright. We're gonna have our chip, and then our pretty red onions. All right. And so get that piece of chicken out there on top of. Oh yeah, that was destined to be great. And we got ourselves a pretty little din din at, what is it, 2:49 in the morning? Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Looks delicious. You'd never know that was just made with basically all leftovers. Everything here was something that was very low on the very low stock. Got to clean out a few things, and yeah, this is, I hope you guys are able to make something like this or make this exact thing. Remember, the sky's the limit when you're in control of your own kitchen. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Best of luck. Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff.